welcome back to the Dreamer Comics podcast. I'm your host, Omar Spahi, and today, he already knows he's handsome, but Bryce Carlson, managing creative director and vice president of editorial over at Boom Studios. Thank you so much.
Very happy to be here. I appreciate the compliments. I don't know that I agree, but I will take it.
I love it. Well, it's really exciting to have you here. I wanted to ask you, what do you do as vice president of like development and creative?
Yeah, so I work with all the editors in the editorial department at Boom report directly to me. So I will help them with development on new projects, help them with scheduling, any kind of production concerns. I've been doing this a very long time, so most times I can help them with any problem solving, especially if it's higher level stuff. For example, if someone is dealing with a very abnormal situation, more often than not, I've encountered it before, just having done this over a decade. So kind of there in a lot of support role, and also making sure trains are running on time, and making sure that, people have a outlet if they have any kinds of, questions and just need some help on things.
Yeah. And so when you talk about, you've been being there for more than a decade, you've heard that you put 10,000 hours in. And
yeah.
So I think you've kind of encountered all the problems that you can kind of encounter at your job, right?
Yeah, but the beauty of comics is there's still new problems. There are still things I've never seen before that pop up every so often. That's kind of the fun. That's why I really love the job. I'm definitely not a fan of the mundane and just doing the same routine every day. I like some spontaneity. I like new challenges, so comics definitely provides that.
I love it. So walk me through when a new project's going out and you're looking for a team, how does that kind of come to be?
Yeah, so it kind of depends. We do a pretty even split between licensed comics and creator-owned projects. When a license comes on, we sort of sit down and figure out what that creative vision is before we even acquire the license. So we kind of go in, sit down with some people in editorial and really try and figure out what's the Boom version of this project and how would we want to do it, and then go in and try and lock it up and sort of already do some of that early development work before we even, pay the advance and get the license. So we're big believers in only doing licenses that we care about and that we can do the right way. There's been plenty of times where we've pitched on licenses and licensors were like, well, we don't really want that. We want you to do this, this, and this. And we're like, okay, cool. We're definitely not the best publisher for you. And that's totally fine. There's so many great options right now. But for us, it's all about doing stuff we believe in. On the creator-owned side, it kind of depends. It comes in different forms. Sometimes there's projects that are fully formed where there's writer, artist, full team that's set. Sometimes it's just a writer. Sometimes it's just an artist. So we have to help package. And we just work with whoever the creator or the creators are bringing in the project and just jam with them, again, to nail down that creative vision and then go out and do what editorial does, which is here's a list of artists, here's a bunch of styles, and really hone in and make the best possible project.
That's it. When it comes to comic books, it's all about quality. You want to produce something that you're going to be really proud of and you can have your name on, and hopefully the creators will be really proud of the work they put in.
Yeah, it's quality and it's collaboration. It's comics. We should be having fun. It should not be a grind or a pain. It's we're creating art, we're creating stories. We get to be super experimental, more so than a lot of other storytelling mediums.